Relaxing on a cloud. This guided visualization will describe floating and relaxing on a cloud. Imagine fluffy softness beneath you as you drift in the sky, safe and supported. Welcome to Relaxation Audio with Candy. I'm glad you're here. Please visit my website, relaxation-audio.com. Find Relaxation Audio with Candy on social media, or subscribe to and review this podcast wherever you listen. Now let's get started with today's relaxation. Begin by lying down on your back and getting comfortable. Close your eyes, and for the next few moments, just notice how you're feeling. Without trying to change anything, pay attention to how your body feels. Notice your hands and arms, your feet and legs. Notice your back, neck, and head. Pay attention to the rise and fall of your chest and stomach as you breathe. Feel the movement of air in and out. Simply observing. How do your shoulders feel? Notice your shoulders. Observe. How does your body feel as a whole? Notice where your body feels the most tense. And where your body feels the most relaxed. Rest now, allowing your body to go limp. Release any tension in your muscles, letting your arms and legs become limp and loose. Let your body start to relax. Little by little, as you consciously allow your muscles to release and loosen. Now focus on relaxing your shoulders. Imagine tension melting away, as your shoulders move down, away from your ears, and relax back into a neutral position. Let all the tension go, allowing your shoulders to relax. Relax your arms now, letting them become even more loose and limp. Relax your hands so your fingers are gently curved in a nice neutral position. Imagine a feeling of heaviness in your hands, so pleasantly weighing them down as your hands sink down into relaxation. Let your wrists and lower arms relax, becoming heavier like your hands. Relax your elbows and relax your upper arms. Imagine how your arms would feel if they were completely loose and relaxed, like cooked spaghetti, nice and relaxed. Concentrate on your feet now. Imagine a feeling of relaxation in your feet. Nice and heavy and relaxed. Maybe even a bit tingly and warm. Let your feet totally relax. Relax your ankles, your lower legs, becoming heavy and limp and relaxed. Allow your knees and upper legs to relax. Relax your legs all the way up to your hips. So relaxed. So loose. A calm and pleasant feeling of relaxation. Let your entire lower body relax. Relaxing your hips and waist. Let go of tension. Relaxing your lower back and stomach. Just the gentle movement of your breathing. So relaxed. Relax your chest and sides, becoming more relaxed with every breath. Gentle, quiet breathing. So relaxing. Allow your back to relax. Imagine that your spine is ever so slightly lengthening, relaxing. The muscles letting go of any tension, releasing tension and becoming limp. Relaxing all the way from your hips to your lower back, middle back, upper back, and shoulders. Let your entire back relax. Let any remaining tension in your back ease away, becoming ever so slightly more relaxed with every breath. So relaxed. Allow the relaxation to continue, moving up, relaxing your neck. A pleasant, calm, loose feeling of relaxation. So relaxed. Relax your head, your face, your ears, your jaw. Notice any areas of your body that need to relax further. And imagine these areas becoming nice and warm and pleasant as they relax. Let go of any remaining tension. Fully relaxing your body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. Sinking deeper into relaxation. So nice and relaxed. Now that your body is starting to become more relaxed, begin to imagine that you're lying on a bed indoors on a warm, sunny day. Outside, the sky is blue with fluffy white clouds. It is a beautiful day. Imagine that you could look up from the bed where you are resting and see out the window. All you can see is the beautiful blue sky and white clouds. It is so peaceful and inviting. The clouds look so soft. How would it feel if you could float on a cloud? Imagine that a fluffy white cloud could come right to where you are and that you could float on this cloud. Picture the bed beneath you dissolving into a cloud. And imagine the feeling as the surface beneath you starts to change, becoming so soft and fluffy. Your mind may tell you that clouds are made of water vapor, but what if they felt the way they looked? Fluffy, soft, like a pillow. Imagine that the surface beneath you softens, getting softer and softer, and you sink in, sinking into amazing comfort. You've never felt anything so soft. As the cloud forms beneath you, it begins to rise, freeing you from gravity until you're floating, ever so slowly rising. Imagine that the room around you dissolves and disappears. As you rise up higher until you're outside, there in the sun, and rising toward the sunny blue sky. Imagine that you feel so warm and comfortable as you sink into the cloud. It is supportive under you, allowing your body to fully relax as you simply drift, feeling weightless. Picture rising higher and higher, rising above the housetops, going up above the trees, rising up and up. As you drift higher, imagine feeling even more relaxed. Imagine reaching a point in the sky where you feel surrounded by the brilliant blue, basking in the sunshine. The cloud comes to rest for a moment, just drifting here as you relax. Enjoy the peaceful, pleasant solitude Imagine the warmth of the sun warming your whole body and relaxing you even more. So weightless and warm. Supported on fluffy softness. So relaxed, safe, and protected. All worries and responsibilities are out of reach. Here, there's nothing you need to do. Nowhere you need to be. You can just luxuriate and relax. Total serenity and peace. Imagine the feeling of drifting weightlessly, floating effortlessly on the soft, fluffy cloud. Relaxing on a cloud. Picture the cloud rising higher in the sky, providing you a wonderful vantage point where you can look at the landscape below. Imagine looking down on a city. See the buildings and roads, green spaces with shiny ponds. Watch the movements below as people go about their day. Your cloud gently drifts over the city. You can see the edges of the city and the green countryside beyond. Watch the city go by as you drift, floating and relaxing on a cloud. When you reach the edge of the city, you can see vast plains and rolling hills. The fields are a patchwork of colors in various shades of yellow, green, and brown. Even squares of color are interspersed with dark, rounded patches of trees, and rivers and creeks that appear as blue, meandering streaks that fan out like tree branches. As your cloud continues to drift, you pass lazily over the fields below. Your cloud can go as high or as low as you want. Imagine the perfect place to float in the sky, where you have the ideal view of the countryside below. You can see mountains in the distance. The land below becomes less like patchwork. Instead of even squares, the land is hilly and there are no more roads. Lakes and rivers are surrounded by grass and trees. In the foothills below the mountains, there are open, grassy fields. You notice a particular green field that has ripples that look like waves. Imagine getting closer until you can see that the waves are made of long grasses blowing in the wind. The grass shimmers as its silky strands blow in the breeze. See the beautiful, rhythmic waves as they travel through the grass. The ground below is gradually getting rockier. The hills become larger as you grow closer to the mountains. The ground is covered with rocks, trees, and bushes. Imagine drifting higher in the sky, so high that you are even higher than the mountains, which are becoming even closer. The base of the mountains is dark green with trees. There are lighter green grassy streaks where avalanches prevent trees from growing. The tops of the mountains are gray and rocky. The highest mountains are topped with dazzling white snow. Imagine your cloud drifting toward the mountains. Getting closer to the beautiful, towering mountains. You can drift as close to the rocky cliffs as you want to. Perhaps you want to rise higher in the sky and float right over the mountain tops. Or maybe you want to weave through the mountains with their rocky cliffs beside you. You can choose where you want your cloud to go. Imagine traveling through the mountains and admiring the beautiful scenery. The lakes here are a brilliant turquoise blue. Majestic waterfalls cascade down rocky cliffs. The mountains at first appeared gray, but now you can see that there are a variety of colors. There are light gray mountains. Some mountains appear a grayish orange. Others are darker, steely gray. You can also see a dusty purple color. Some mountains are a light, grayish yellow. Some mountains have patches of fiery orange and red. Trees and grasses cover the lower parts of the mountains with many shades of green, from a brilliant light green to a dark forest green. Admire the rainbow of colors below. Imagine your cloud floating over the mountains and getting closer to the ocean. In the distance, you can see a vast stretch of blue. The blue fades into a grayish-blue haze as the ocean stretches further than you can see. Imagine drifting toward the ocean until you reach the shore. Below you is a long stretch of shoreline, stretching to the horizon in either direction. Some parts of the shoreline are sandy, while others are made of rocky cliffs. From here, you can float in whichever direction you please. You may want to imagine floating over the ocean and watching the waves. Maybe you want to drift along the shoreline and see the beaches or rocky treed coastline. You can drift over secluded natural areas or populated cities. Take your cloud and travel wherever you wish, admiring the beautiful scenery. As you watch the beautiful scenery below, enjoy the soft, supportive cloud beneath you. The cloud is so comfortable. Feel your body sinking into its luxurious surface. It is so soft. It is like you're floating on air. The warmth of the sun feels like being wrapped in a blanket. Let your body relax as you float peacefully, relaxing on a cloud. You may want to imagine making your way back to where you started. Picture your cloud drifting peacefully back as the sun dips lower in the sky. The clouds around you take on warm shades of orange and pink, glowing brightly. Some clouds look as if they're outlined in gold. As the sun approaches the horizon, the sky becomes streaked with orange and red. Up here, it is so quiet and peaceful. Imagine the scenery as you drift back to where you started. You may go back the same way, or you may choose to travel an entirely different route. Would you see lakes, trees, and fields, country roads? Would you see towns and cities with their sparkling lights? When you get closer to your destination, imagine the clouds slowing and lowering gently down. Imagine sinking down so slowly that it hardly feels like you're moving at all. Drifting down, down, ever so peaceful. From here, you can decide if you want to finish this relaxation exercise or drift off to sleep. If you want to conclude the exercise now, allow your body to reawaken and then open your eyes and move around before returning to your usual activities. If you want to go to sleep, you may want to imagine the cloud taking you all the way down to a soft bed. It is so soft, you can't tell if you're still floating on the cloud or if the cloud has dissolved to allow you to rest there on the bed. Or you might want to continue floating on the cloud as stars appear in the night sky. Imagine the sky growing ever so slowly darker as you become more relaxed, drifting effortlessly. So relaxed and peaceful. Floating and relaxing. Surrounded by softness. Enveloped in warmth and relaxation. Drift peacefully. Resting. Relaxing. Ever so relaxed. Falling asleep. Drifting and floating on a cloud. So relaxed. So peaceful. Lulling you deeper toward sleep. Relaxing deeply. So soft. Weightless. Relaxed. Serene. So peaceful. So relaxed. Falling asleep. Relaxed. Completely safe. Totally peaceful. sleeping. Relaxing. Drifting. Relax.